Hello all, welcome to Gurlingwood Tutors. In today's video, we are learning a new concept, that is three-column cash book. So first of all, we'll understand the meaning of three-column cash book. Three-column cash book is also called as original books of entry, where you are entering all the business transactions in a chronological order in a three different columns. Those three different column represents, one is cash column, one is bank column, and one is discount column. So it is a combination of both journal entry as well as ledger account. So therefore, three-column cash book helps you to understand all the cash transactions. Basically, it will be bifurcated into debit and credit side. All the debit side, you will be taking all the receipts. Credit side, you will be taking all the payments. So first of all, we'll read this question and try to solve the solution for three-column cash book. So first of all, from the following transactions, prepare the three-column cash book of Mr. Sundar for the month of August 2025. So let us read the first transaction. First transaction here is Sundar started business with cash. When you pass a journal entry for Sundar started a business is receiving the cash, so therefore cash account to be debited to Sundar account. To capital account, because here Sundar is bringing the cash in the form of capital, so therefore cash account debtor to capital account. So if we see the format here, so all the debit side you are supposed to represented by the word to. So in the credit side you are supposed to represent all the transactions by the letter or by the word by. So therefore, so here the transaction is cash account debtor to capital account. So where does 2 appear? 2 will appear in the debit side and by will appear in the credit side. So here we'll write the entry for this. So in the other way, if you want to learn, like cash is coming inside the business, so therefore you are supposed to take it in the debit side, because all the particulars here I'll give one more name, that is receipts. So particular in the credit side I'll give a name called payments. So all the receipts will be written in the debit side, all the payments will be written in the credit side. So the date is 1st of August 2025. 1st of August 2025. Already I have explained the journal entry, that is cash account debtor to capital account. So this is a 2-in-1, that is journal entry also you are learning, applying, and also you are passing the entry in the ledger book. So you need to write an entry called three-column cash book in the books of Mr. Sundar as on 31st August 2025. The format is also very simple. Date, particulars, already I have told. There will be 3 special columns: cash, bank, and discount. So in the credit side also cash, bank, and discount. So to capital, there's a question arise now, where to write this amount, whether in cash or bank or discount. So simple, Sundar has started a business with cash, so therefore you are supposed to mention in cash only. So that is 2 lakh rupees. I am writing the value here, that is 2 lakh in cash column. There is no bank, there is no discount in this case. So let us go to the second entry. Second entry here is deposited into bank. So there is something called contra entry in every 3-column cash book problem. So contra entry represents entry which will appear both in debit as well as credit. So that is called as contra entry. So here, if the business is depositing into bank, one way it is losing the money and the other way it is receiving the money. Why? Because when they want to deposit cash from business, you need to carry your cash to bank. Then one way the cash is going out. The other way, when you deposit it into bank, your passbook shows a positive balance. So therefore you are receiving the money. So therefore deposited into bank always represents a contra entry. The journal entry for this is very simple. I'll write the journal entry first. Later we can understand this through the 3-column cash book. So the journal entry for depositing into bank is, that is, who is the receiver here? Bank account. So bank is the receiver, bank account debtor to cash account. The same thing you need to pass in the 3-column cash book. This bank you are supposed to write in the credit side, this 2 cash you have to write in the debit side of 3 column cash book along with the date and amount. Very simple. So now the date here is 2nd of August. We need to write this date, that is 2nd of August 2025, both the side, because it is a contra entry. Contra entry is an entry which will appear on both the side. The journal entry for this is bank account debtor. The cash is going out here, so I have written the word debtor. You are not supposed to write the word debtor here because this is not journal entry, but it is one of the alternative for journal entry. Okay, bank account debtor, you are paying in the form of cash. So what is the amount? Amount is 50,000. That is 50,000. In the other way, your passbook shows the positive balance, so you have to write as 2 cash in the debit, and in the bank column simply you will write as 50,000 here. So as simple as it is. So the third one is cash purchases. When you buy goods, cash will go out of the business. So journal entry for this is, that is purchases account debtor to cash account. Cash is going out. In 3 column cash book, ignore cash and write purchases. So that is the rule here. So therefore we'll write in the credit side as by purchases. By purchases, value is 5,000 because they have paid in the form of cash. Date is 4th of August. 4th of August 2025. So already we are done with the 4 entries. 6th date we'll see now. So 6th date is, goods sold to Nutan on credit. So very important point, guys, because whenever the business sells on credit basis in 3 column cash book, it will never appear. So therefore you have to completely ignore this transaction, that is goods sold to Nutan. So you have to ignore this and we'll proceed to the next form, that is the next entry, that is date 8th. Receive from Manu 490, discount allowed is rupees 10. So when we receive 490 rupees from Manu, so you have to make an entry in the debit side. So journal entry also you can write cash account debtor to Manu account, but here I am directly writing Manu, that is on 8th of August to Manu account, that is received cash of 490 rupees. So therefore write it in cash and write in the discount column 10. So this is how you are supposed to make an entry here. So sorry, I did not mention this contra entry deposited into bank, that is on 2nd. We are supposed to mention C and C, that is 2nd date, because this is a contra entry. We have to mention C, that C represent contra entry in both debit and credit side. So here Manu entry is also done, that is 8. Received from Manu 490 rupees and discount allowed is 10. So next date is paid carriage, that is 10th. Cash is going out when you pay carriages. Carriage is a type of expenses. Carriages amount is 1,000. It is in the form of cash. So 1,000 rupees. So next date is withdraw from bank for office use. So once again there is a contra entry here. So when you withdraw from bank, cash is going out from the bank, and again you are receiving the cash. Cash is coming inside the business. So therefore there is a contra entry. You have to write a journal. If you want to understand through journal entry also, it is fine. That is when you withdraw cash from bank, cash will come inside, that is cash account debtor to bank account. So this way also you can understand, but here cash is coming inside the business. So therefore I am writing as to bank in debit side on date 12th. On date 12/8/2025, cash account debtor to bank account. From bank, cash is coming inside the business. So write the amount in cash balance, that is 10,000. So again on 12/8/2025 by cash account. So I'll write one more time. That is a simple journal entry you need to pass here. That is, whenever you are withdrawing the cash from the bank, so bank account data, cash will come inside, sorry, cash will come inside. So therefore cash account data to bank account. So this is the entry. So again, we will not forget this time to write contra entry in both the side in the ledger folio. So after 12th, we'll move on to the next date, that is on 15th. So on 15th, paid to Sundari 4,960 and allowed her discount 40. So paid to Sundari is a payment. It will appear in the credit side of 3-column cash book on 15th. So 15th date, paid to Sundari. Sundari account data to cash account on 15/8/2025 by Sundari account. Don't forget to write account everywhere. You need to write account. So Sundari, you are paying 4,960 in cash. 4,960 in cash. If it is paid through check, you need to write it in the bank column, but here they have used cash to pay, and discount is 40. So next entry, the last entry, is on 20th. On 20th, received a check from Nutan, and which is deposited on the same day, that is on 20th of August, 4,950 in full settlement. We'll go back to, whenever they use the word full settlement here, we have to visit the previous entry connected to Nutan. Here to Nutan we made a sales to Nutan, so therefore credit sales we ignored, but because credit sales we cannot enter in 3-column cash book, but related to the previous entry credit sales, now we are receiving the check from Nutan in full settlement. In full settlement is what? So instead of receiving 5,000, here we are receiving 4,950. 4,950 means remaining 50 rupees is the discount. So therefore we'll pass journal entry for this. Received a check from Nutan means all receivables you have to write in the debit side, that is on 20th/8/2025. From whom we are receiving? From Nutan. Cash account data to Nutan account, but here we have received a check, bank account data to Nutan, 4,950. 4,950 we have to write it in bank column. So you may ask why we have to write it in bank column, because there are two ways to write this journal entry. One way is directly writing in the bank column, but we'll do the normal entries here. So first, whatever the check which is received, yes, it is correct, 4,950 you have to write in the bank column. So if the check is received in one date and if it is deposited in some other date, then we have to enter this 4,950 in cash. Then there is one more contra entry will be there for depositing date separately if it is given. So here the check receivable date as well as deposit date is same, so therefore I am directly writing in bank column. Assume if Nutan, only if they give received check from Nutan, there is no further continuity of the question. Only check is received from Nutan, you are supposed to compulsorily mention that amount in cash column, because we will assume that check is deposited on some other day. Because the check is deposited in the same day, we are supposed to mention that amount in bank column. All the entries are made. Now it's the time to balance it. So we have to check which side is greater. So in this above question, first column, cash in the debit side is greater. So cash in the debit side is, I've already added everything and I have kept, that is, okay, one more thing I missed to write here, that is discount. Discount is rupees 50. The first column total is 2,10,000, 2,10,490, 2,10,490. Bank column total is 54,950. Then total discount received allowed is 60. The same total you have to write it in the credit side, that is 2,10,490, 54,980, and you have to write the discount column. This balancing figure will not apply for discount column, so therefore only first two column, that is bank and cash column, we are doing the balancing activity. That is by balance carried on, usually August month is having 31 days, so therefore balance carried on. From this 2,10,000 you have to deduct all these four items: 50,000, 5,000, 10,000, 1,000 and 4,960. Then the balance you will get for cash column is 1,49,000, 1,49,530. Then for bank column you are getting balance as, that is 54,000 minus 54,000 minus 10,000 is 44,000. So there is nothing to do with this discount column. So for the next month, that is 1st of September 2025, to balance brought down. What is the amount? 1,49,550, 44,000. So this is how you are supposed to do 3-column cash books. Hope we'll be solving more and more 3-column cash book in the coming video. So thank you for watching this video. We'll meet again.